G'day human Latios, this is LatiosAzurill and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sacred Gold Extreme Wedlocke. Here we are in Fuchsia City, because we're going to be taking on the gym leader here, which is Janine, I believe. So, last time we took on the whole Shelter Cloister mess here. Got a shiny Cloister. I believe this is the real one, where Koga usually is. We're going to use Ross and Phoebe, I think, here, because they're just the best pair for this gym, and they are our highest level Pokemon. Maybe we should do a little grinding, just so everyone else will catch up eventually. We'll see. That said, let's do this. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm only joking, I'm the real deal. Janine of Fuchsia Gym, that's me. As I said before, thank you for helping me and everyone who lives within Fuchsia City. But this is the gym, so I must be professional. It's time for our battle. So here we go against the 5th gym leader of the Kanto region, Koga's daughter, the Ninja. Fuchsia City's Poison-type gym leader, Janine. Now Janine is leading off with the Ariados. So let's just go for the Psybeam. We can go for any move we want other than Bite. In fact, we probably have absolutely no need for Bite to begin with at this point, since we do have the King's Rock. And, well, flinch. The chance of the flinch, I don't think stacks, so it really doesn't make a difference as long as we have that King's Rock. Next up is Drapion. Yeah, I can't keep Ross in. Let's go into Phoebe. Now, as far as what we can do against a Drapion, we have a few options. I mean, we can go for the Ice Beam hoping for a Freeze Hacks, but there's really no reason to do that. We can go for an Air Slash for a flinch, but why do that if we can just go for a Surf and we can get a flinch possibly with the King's Rock, because the flinch doesn't stack. Also, Surf has better base power and better accuracy. And we're going to get a KO. Goodbye, Drapion. Okay, nice job, Phoebe. Alright, next up is Weezing. I think our best bet is to actually just go back into Ross. So, let's do that. Alright, so it's Weezing. Let's just go for the Psybeam. There's really no reason to go for a Psychic here. I mean, it's more powerful, but there's really no point in wasting our Psychics. At least on Poison types like this. This gym shouldn't be too difficult. Venomoth. Let's just go for a Power Gem on it. I don't know if it's Flying or it's Bug. It's probably Bug, but I know Drayana changed it from Poison to Psychic, so Psychic or Psybeam won't do anything. I could go for a Bite, but like I said, I have no need for Bite. I mean, if I can get a new move that replaces Bite, I'd be happy to do that at this point. I really have no need for Bite. It's good for weakening wild Pokemon. Oh, a nice crit, Ross. But there's really no reason to have it. So Ross is going to grow to level 68. Speaking of losing Bite, Ross wants to learn Aura Sphere. Okay, Power Gem is great for coverage, Psybeam is good for confusion and stab, Psychic is great for stab. Bite, we don't even need to get a chance at the flinch because we have the King's Rock. Aura Sphere never misses, and is great for coverage. We have no need for Bite. Goodbye. And Ross learned Aura Sphere. Funny timing, I'm just talking about that right now. It's funny how things work. Okay, Toxicroak. It's probably going to have Anticipation and Shuddering, I think. Right? Yep, it has Anticipation. It's definitely going to Shudder with us having a Psychic move. What effective you're going down. Anyone who doesn't know, Anticipation is an ability that makes the Pokemon, when it comes into battle, be able to tell if the opponent has a move that's super effective, so the opponent will know if they should switch out or not. Not the most useful ability in the world, but it could come in handy sometimes. Alright, next up is Quillfish. Janine, why do you have a Quillfish, really? Whatever. Not too much I can do on Ross. You've got a great battle technique. Okay. We don't even need to go for a Psychic. There's really very little this Quillfish can do to us unless it has like a Pin Missile. There's very little it can do to Ross. Yeah, it's going down. Goodbye. So yeah, with that we defeated leader Janine. So strong. Can say that again. So you have defeated my Koga, my father, and a member of the Elite Four to come here. No wonder you are strong. You've definitely won. Here's the Soul Badge, take it. So with that, we have received the Soul Badge from Janine. You're so tough. I have a special gift. It's Poison Jab. Okay, we already have Poison Jab, but you know what? It's not a bad move, so I am okay with having more than one. Just in case we ever have a Poison Pokemon or a Pokemon that can learn it. It could be really good for us. And we also got her phone number because we don't have nearly enough phone numbers. This is like a Mr. Mime wall. Let's get out of this gym. Mother, stop spending all of my money. I only have so much of it. Now let's head out to Saffron, I guess. I think we have to battle Sabrina before we can keep going. So, yeah. Question is... Huh. Shadow Ball. Do I want to give it to someone? Because we could go for Carol and Gunther in this gym. If I gave Shadow Ball to Gunther, that would be a definite option. I mean, I could give Shadow Ball to Ross, of course. And actually, that could be useful in this gym if I did that. If I gave up on Psybeam. Because it's not like I need to rely on Confusion anyway, so I can just go for the Psychic at that point. Because all things considered, this is non-stab anyway, base 245 versus base 198. If we could get a Covenant Orb to evolve Gunther, that would be awesome, but unless that happens, which I don't foresee anytime soon, Huh. I mean, we don't need Psybeam, all things considered. Like, in all actuality. I mean, it's not bad to have, of course, but we don't need it. We don't need Flash on Gunther, either. On the other hand, this way, Ross would be able to handle Psychic Pokemon a lot better. Since right now, Ross doesn't have too much for them. The only other possible downside is then we would lose 2/3 of our stab power points. And that is kind of an issue. Obviously, we're not getting rid of Power Gem or Aura Sphere right now because they're really good to have. Aura Sphere won't be helpful at all near the Recycling in this gym. Just a matter of will Psybeam make a difference. I mean, I really don't know. I could always give Shadow Ball to Gunther instead, but once again, then I couldn't give it to Ross, and if something happened to Gunther, I'm gonna let Ross do this. I know this is probably a horrible idea. It's really dangerous because now our entire team is reliant upon Ross putting in work. Our entire strategy is relying upon Ross, which, I mean, it's not a good thing or a bad thing, it just is. Turn around, please. Thank you very much. Alright, here we are. So, yeah. Hopefully Ross and Phoebe can handle this gym too. Ready, Ross? Gotta prove you're the best Psychic Pokemon here. Let's do this. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a gym leader to confer badges on anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I will show you my psychic powers. So here we go, against the 6th gym leader of the Kanto region. The 2nd gym leader today, Saffron City Psychic Type Gym Leader, Sabrina. So, Sabrina is going to be leading off with Gallade. Interesting. So Psychic actually would be neutral. But I want to see how much Shadow Ball will do. It's not stab, but it's still super effective, so it should objectively... well, it should still do more damage. Not quite enough, though. Ooh, you're gonna skill swap. So does that make you steadfast? I'm confused. Alright, just gonna use a potion either way. I'm just gonna go for a Psychic, just because I can. Does that mean we can't be flanched, or... I don't remember off the top of my head what Gallade's ability is. Okay, let's go for another slide. Oh, she's gonna just hard switch out. Now that was a pro play. That was pro. Now the thing is, we're gonna... wow, we got a crit there. That actually is big, because now we can just go for a Shadow Ball to finish it off. So, I mean, her smart play... wow, another crit. That's... Ross with the hacks. Oh my goodness. Gotta love Espeon. Alright, next up is Mr. Mime. Well, it's obviously gonna have to be Ross or Phoebe. I'm gonna keep Ross out. We don't have Magic Guard, but... fine. I can't do much about that. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. I don't think this is gonna one-shot a Mr. Mime, but you never know. Oh wow, it did, okay. Alright, Ross, alright. Alakazam. Huh. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Let's Shadow Ball this thing. It's physically frail, but not so especially frail, so this isn't probably gonna one-shot. Okay, I'm wrong! Ross proving me wrong. I am happy to see that happening. Only problem is Ross is getting over-leveled. Alright, I'm gonna go into Phoebe for this just because I mean, I could go for a Ross sweep, but I want to share some of the experience, because otherwise we're gonna have Ross at like level 70 while everyone else is in the 50s, or at least low 60s. So I'm gonna take on the Gallade. Medicham. Let's just stay in here, because we could go for Shadow Ball, but at least Air Slash is stab. You're gonna fake us out, but that's not gonna do nearly enough to make a difference. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but not nearly enough for it to matter. Then we got this Air Slash, so if we don't KO you, which we have a good chance of doing, because I think Medicham's a little frail anyway, so yeah, you're going down. Alright, next up is Wobbuffet. You gotta be kidding me. As long as we can outspeed this thing. What will happen after this? I already know. Can we... Alright, we're gonna outspeed this thing. The biggest thing I'm worried about, other than Magic Coat, Counter, and... well, Magic Coat and Counter, which... oh my goodness. Please just KO this thing. Take it down, take it down. Yes! Critical hit! I think if it would have gone for sorry, a Mirror Coat, not Magic Coat. If it went for a Mirror Coat, we would have died there. If it was survived. But yes! I get it. So with that, that's the 2nd gym leader today. I don't do this very often, but hey, what can I say? Your power far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict the future holds. Okay, you win. You earn yourself the Marsh Badge. So with that, we earned the Marsh Badge. Wow, okay, so we've had some fun today. I failed to accurately predict your power. That means that your power is beyond my psychic ability. You deserve this. So we got TM48, what is it, skill swap I want to say? Yeah. If you could get a, so apparently you have to go to the Seafoam Islands. That's unfortunate, but I guess not unfortunate. It's unfortunate if we have to travel through it right now. But that said, can we get to... Well, first of all, I want to heal up a little bit. So now Ross has like probably our most diverse moveset, which whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I really don't know. But it's gonna become the Ross and Phoebe show if I keep this up. I know that Chandler took on like completely swept 2 gyms. Are you kidding me? Chandler completely swept 2 gyms in a row, but then Ross finished the next 2. So, I mean, Phoebe did a little bit, but I mean, I don't think I'm wrong when I say we didn't need to use Phoebe. I mean, the Medicham, it's arguable whether or not Shadow Ball would take it down, but still. We're probably gonna need a grind, otherwise we're gonna have to just do some serious level, some serious non-using Ross and Phoebe. Now, since we didn't take on a gym last time, and we've been taking on gyms like every episode, I guess... Sorry, we did take one on last time, but the time before we didn't. I guess this is a way of catching up? Now, I don't feel like going into Viridian Forest right now. But good, that statue that shouldn't be here is gone. So we can go back toward... Alright, so here we are at Route 2. I think this is different than... No, we were already at Route 2. So we don't get a new encounter here, but you know what, that's fine. Professor Oak is calling us. Hello, this is Professor Oak. You're catching a lot of Pokemon, aren't you? Oh, as long as you have something important to say, that's fine. And what he said isn't very important. So here we are in Viridian City. Alright, I'm sure you were something special in your day. You probably messed up catching a Weedle at some point. Okay, so... Now, I think there's like a glitch so you can actually battle Blue early without battling anyone else, but this gym didn't have a leader. Okay. Probably because Giovanni left after losing to Red, but that's besides the point. We can get an encounter here, but like, what's the point? We can get an encounter at Route 1, but, I mean, do we really need to? I don't feel like battling these trainers, so let's not. Well, our Route 1 encounter is... It's a Rattata. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need it. I mean, it's not... nothing personal against Rattata, I don't hate it or anything. But I don't need it. Hi, Red's been away, he hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say news is good news, but... Wait, what? But I do worry about him. I'm sure you do. It's not abnormal to worry about your son. Probably hasn't been used in a while. But they have shows that aren't aired in Johto. Interesting. The television channels are different. Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City, but he goes out of town so often it causes problems with the trainers. Okay, I didn't ask, but okay. I just noticed something. Never mind. Alright, let's see. Alright. And are you guys obsessed with science? Technology is incredible! You can now trade Pokemon overseas like email. I don't think it's exactly how it works, but okay. Ah, LatiosAzurill, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto badges. I imagine that it's hard. The experience will surely help you. Alright. I don't need my Pokedex evaluated. It's fine. I might at some point have to actually catch all of my Pokemon, but that's not till later. Get an encounter here. Let's see what our encounter is for this route. A Mr. Mime. Huh. Interesting. Let's go for a Psychic. If it dies, then I don't know what to say. Okay, it's gonna survive. Alright, let's throw a Pokeball at it. I mean, at this point, I don't even think we need... If it's a Mr. Mime, I don't think we need it, all things considered. Mr. Mime isn't... We need more, I think, really defensive Pokemon or just offensive Pokemon. Mr. Mime isn't exactly either. So, I mean, it's nice to have, and we did catch it. Nice Psychic Fairy. Let's name you what? Marcel. So Marcel can go to Late PC. So let's go use Surf. Let's go surfing now. Alright. Let's head to Super Repel, because it's always nice to, you know, not run into a wild Pokemon every 5 seconds. Really? Okay. Okay, fine. I'll get off of the, well, out of the water. And that person's just swimming just weirdly. So this is Cinnabar Island. You can get an encounter here, but we don't really need one. The Ravaged Town of the Past. Who are you? My name's Blue. I was once the Kanto champion, although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me for real, show me how many Kanto badges you've got. 6. You're not ready to battle me. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm not going to force you to battle me. I don't want to lose my Pokemon, especially because you have no type, no particular type on your team. And, well, I have to use a pair. Okay, let's not have to battle all these trainers here because I want to be at full health so we can... We're probably not going to be battling Blaine today because... How do I say this? We just battled 2 gym leaders. Isn't that enough for one day? I mean, we could go on to battle the next. We'll battle a 3rd, but... Also, we're going to battle this girl, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Graphics. Okay, let's... Really? Okay. Look, it's my very best swimsuit and my very best Pokemon! Okay, fine, lady. Also, I have a feeling that we're gonna end up using... We're gonna end up using Ross and Phoebe in this gym, too, because... Surf. Like, really? That's probably why. Let's use Aura Sphere because it's super effective, and just nice chance to use it. No chance of missing. Really good check for stuff with, well, Bright Powder and whatnot. And we're also going to go to level 69, so whatever. Excuse my language. I shouldn't be using words like 69. Okay. Now here we are in the Seafoam Islands. I'm not going to head out there, so we're not getting our encounter here yet, because I do want our encounter to be able to be Articuno, but I don't feel like doing that quite yet. I still have some time, so I might actually just take on some of these gym trainers. So, alright, I'm pretty sure a researcher's life is more than a white lab coat, but you know what? It's fine. Scientist Lowell, you can go for... You've got an Arcanine. It's pretty pro. But I'm not going to let you use Oliver's tactics against me. So, if you're a cousin of Oliver, I'm really sorry. But you must go now. Love Arcanine, but when it's not mine, I really don't have much of a choice, and my hands are kind of tied. Phoebe's going to go to level 66. It's pretty nice. Next up is Rapidash. Let's keep this up. Let's go for Surf. We might actually have to heal up our power points before we end up taking on the gym leader. Just because, well, I don't know how to say this, but we're going to run out of Surf. And Surf is going to be of utmost importance against this gym leader. Alright. So that person's going to go the wrong way, so we're going to battle this person. Super Nerd Carry or something like that. Okay, Torkoal. Alright. I mean, as long as you don't go for a rock move, we should be okay. Or we're just gonna KO that thing. That's fine with me. Phoebe for the win. Alright, next up is Typhlosion. We found out Typhlosion can run Thunder Punch. I'm not gonna leave Phoebe in for that. I really can't risk that. I'm gonna go for a Power Gem. It's not Stab, but I can't take a chance. Also, if that thing chooses to go for an Eruption, we have a better chance of living it if we can do more damage to it. Just in case. And Typhlosion is Earth Power. Huh. Interesting. I mean, we can live in Earth Power, I'm pretty sure, unless you got like a super crit. I'm just gonna go for an Aura Sphere just to make sure we hit. Just in case you happen to have Bright Powder, which I highly doubt. But I really want to get rid of that Typhlosion. Goodbye. Alright, nice job, Ross. Okay, let's heal up our Pokemon, since that was... we took some damage from that battle. Mostly Ross. I guess Phoebe didn't take any damage, but Phoebe was able to one-shot with the Stab Surf. So, Scientist Linden, he's got a Magmar. I don't know, maybe we won't run out of Surfs. But also, I think I might want to do some grinding. Just, because... I don't know. We'll see. Magmar is going to go down. Okay, next up is Infernape. We could just stay in. I mean, there's really no particular reason to switch. Let's go for an Air Slash. As long as we hit, we should be fine. This way we don't use Ball or Surfs. And yeah, Infernape's gonna go down. Nice job, Phoebe. Yeah, this is legitimately becoming the Ross and Phoebe show because, I mean, it's only because everyone else's levels are like, lower. Because they're, like, practically 10 levels above everyone else. Because they're like, the best pair for certain situations that just happen to come up a lot because they have the most versatile moveset. Matt Cargo, you're going down in a second. There's no way you survive a surf unless you're sashed. Unless the thing has a sash, it's not surviving. Now, if we have more than, let's say, 8 surfs, I might actually just challenge a gym leader without getting back any power points. But Phoebe's gonna go to level 67. Alright, next up is Houndoom. I'm not gonna switch into Ross against Houndoom. Who are going to intimidate us, but I can just go for a surf. Unless you have a sash, you're going down. Big thing I'm concerned about is the focus sash, because so far that is the only thing that has caused any death in this entire game. Biggest thing that concerns me is, if we're using one pair that is doing all the work, then that could lead to some issues if something should happen to said pair. Now, Surf is gonna be a big thing in this gym, and so is Power Gym, for that matter. I mean... Well, when we have time, I guess we could face Blaine. Now let's do this, what the heck. 3 gyms in 1 video. Yes, this is really happening. Hey you! My gym on Cinnabar Island was burned down by the eruption, but I will not give up. Take a look at this cave. We have turned into a gym, and I am still acting as gym leader. I will give you the gym badge if you manage to defeat me. Are you ready? Here we go! So here we go against the 7th gym leader of the Kanto region, 3rd gym leader today. Cinnabar Island and Seafoam Island's Fire-type gym leader, Blaine. He's leading off with the Rapidash. So let's go for a surf. Let's get either a KO or a flinch. I'll take either one. Level 66. So this is gonna be a little harder than I thought. But we are gonna just KO that Rapidash. Nice and KO. Goodbye. Alright. Next up is Arcanine. Alright, Phoebe. Hopefully you can handle this. We're gonna get... Alright, that Intimidate doesn't even matter. Let's go for a Surf. Unless you have a Sash, you're going down. Which I wouldn't be surprised if he sashed an E-Speed Arcanine. On the other hand, it wouldn't make any sense. Well, it wouldn't make any sense objectively because he'd probably just use a Hyper Potion afterward. But this way, he'd be able to land a hit. All right, Magmortar. Let's just keep this up. Let's just do this. Level 68. So this is a little bit pushing it, I feel. Yes! Okay, Magmortar is down. If Phoebe could just get a complete sweep, just total destruction, that would be awesome. Alright, next up is Camerupt. Unless it's sashed, it's not going to take a Surf. Because Surf is quite effective against that thing. So unless you do have a Sash, which... Please don't show me a Focus Sash. On the other hand, how much could you really do to Phoebe? You're a ground type. Alright, so Camerupt is down. And Phoebe's gonna grow to level 68. Alright, next up is Ninetales. I'm a little afraid now. Now, because he could have... I'm gonna go into Ross, because I'm afraid the Ninetales might have, Drought. And if it does, then we're gonna have a weakened water... No, it's not. Okay. Alright. Misplay on my part. Hopefully it doesn't cost us Phoebe or Ross. But I was afraid the thing was gonna have Drought, and if it has Drought, then that would weaken Surf. Oh, do you have a Power Herb? No, you don't. That was dumb. Unless you had Drought, why the heck would you do that? We can just go for a Stab Fire move. I don't get it. Alright, Mag Cargo, let's go back into Phoebe. A little risky because that thing is Rock type, and a Rock Slide isn't gonna be good on Phoebe, but It is quad weak to water. I'll show you the spirit of this cave gym. It's quad weak to surf, so unless you have a sash, then if you have a sash, we're really screwed. If you don't have a sash, you're dead. No focus sash, critical hit, one hit KO, Mad Cargo is down, Ross and Phoebe for the win. And with that, we defeated the third gym leader today, Blaine. My spirit has not been defeated. Okay, awesome, I've burned out. Take this volcano badge. So with that, we received the third badge today, the volcano badge from Blaine. Here, I'll give you this too. It's called Overheat. So, alright, we obtained Overheat. I did lose this time, but I'm not going to win next time. I'm going to win next time. When I rebuild my Cinnabar gym, we will have to hold a rematch. So, we registered Blaine in the Pokegear. With that, oh my goodness. Now, 3 gyms in one day. Mother, stop with my money. I only have... Oops. You gotta be kidding me. Watch something horrible happen to the the trainer who's not even linked with the gym, just outside the gym. Watch something horrible happen here, just because. Just because. Let's go for a surf. If something happens here, I will seriously get upset, legitimately just upset, because this is... Torterra. Alright, let's just air slash. Don't you dare miss Phoebe. Stone Edge is not going to be fun to take, that is. We can get a flinch here, that'll be nice. I'll take a KO, definitely. But it's Torterra. Nice! Okay! Torterra's down. Nice job, Phoebe. Torterra is not going to make you join Rachel. Alright, let's get back to Route 26 to heal up a little bit. Ha! Graphics, that's always great. Alright. Okay, this can get... And well, I feel like this episode is actually shorter than we've been than some episodes lately. I don't know. Actually, it's probably not too much shorter now. But we took on 3 gyms. Like, do you understand the magnitude of what happened? Alright, let's get Blue back to his gym. No, we're not battling Blue today. There's a chance we might tomorrow, but not today. I think 3 is enough for one day. If you want to battle me for real, come to Viridian Gym. I'll be waiting for you. Alright. Later, man. Now, the question is, do we want to do some grinding? Because I don't know who we want to use against Blue. Huh. Definitely something to think about. But, seriously, today was just, I don't even know why I did so much with gym leaders. I mean, we still have plenty of stuff to do in the game. We're nowhere near done. We still have, post-game stuff, if you will. Like, there's, other than gyms themselves, which we still aren't done with. We still have one more gym to go, which I might do some grinding just so everyone will catch up to Phoebe and Ross, just because. I don't want our only incentive to use Phoebe and Ross to be they're the highest level Pokemon and they're the most likely to take on the gym leader. Because if I don't do any training, regardless of the levels, I'm probably going to be using these 2. I don't know what level Blue's Pokemon are, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a challenge either way. So, we'll have to think about that. But... I might want to do some training just for these guys to catch up. Then I suppose we'll take on Blue, and then... I mean, there's still plenty of stuff to do. I mean, I guess we could re-challenge the Pokemon League, since I think they get more difficult. Then there's Mount Silver. There's also legendary Pokemon. All these gift Pokemon we have to acquire. And who knows what else. Apparently we're all supposed to collect those plates. So, yeah, we still have our work cut out for us. But for now, 3 gyms in 1 episode. Go figure. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.